What's going on, guys? Killer6 back with another hotfix video, and this week is another good one. In case you guys missed it, we just got some really important news from Gearbox the other day with kind of a roadmap of where Borderlands 3 is going, and there's some really cool stuff in there. And then today is a hotfix. Now, a lot of the things that they are wanting to do for the roadmap require a patch. Patches are able to, do a lot more advanced things with code, whereas hotfix, it could be like little tiny things that can be done really quick. And so today is a hotfix, and hopefully in the next couple of weeks or so, we are going to get our first patch. But today's hotfix includes a few really cool things. So obviously, first and foremost, the Loot the Universe mini event this week moves to Necrotophaeo. Previously, it was on Eden 6, and then the week before that, it was on Promethea, and then it was on Pandora before that. So we are now on Necrotophaeo, and that is going to last for 1 week. They're also fixing a few problems. First and foremost, they're fixing a reported concern where Mayhem would occasionally not award cash, iridium, or XP after death. I experienced this the other day on my stream, and it blew my mind. I had no idea what was going on, because I got no XP on a kill. It was really weird, so it's good to see that they're fixing that. They're also taking care of an issue where legendary weapons, the Storm and the Firestorm, were not spawning their elemental orbs when they were fired. That was driving a lot of people crazy. They are removing the inaccurate Anointed Gunner text from weapons with the non-character specific elemental critical hit anointment. In case you don't know what they're talking about there is a anointment that when you hit critical hits, you have a chance for the Novas, and for some reason on some cards that would show that it was Anointed Gunner, but it works for all characters. So they're basically just going in and removing the Anointed Gunner from that card at all, because it's not supposed to be there. So that's a pretty simple, straightforward one. Now, here's a cool one. They are adding the Mongol to Thunk and Sloth's item pool and increasing its damage. Now, what's cool about this is something that was found by members of the community. The Mongol, it was in the code. Some of you might remember that me and Joltstude, when we played the game before it came out, we actually got a Mongol when we were doing some Proving Ground stuff. So we knew that it was in the game, and some guys found it in the code, pointed it out, and Gearbox went in, fixed it, because it just wasn't dropping. It didn't have an assigned drop, but it also needed a damage increase, so they've also taken care of that at the same time. So it's good that they didn't just throw it straight in the game like they did the Scorpio XL and not give it any damage. I do wish they would go take a look at the Scorpio XL. I mean, that was one where it wasn't in the game. Some community members found it, pointed it out, they fixed it, but they didn't fix the damage on the Scorpio XL because it's hot garbage. Hopefully the Mongol will not be hot garbage, because this is a really cool rocket launcher that is returning from Borderlands 2. So today is a good day. Go farm you a Mongol from Thunk and Sloth in Conrad's Hold. They're also changing the dedicated loot pools for the takedown at Maliwan Blacksite's boss and mini boss Wotan and the Valkyrie squad. Now, what they've said that this means is that they've thinned out Wotan's dedicated loot pool with today's hotfix, and as a result, the Valkyrie squad now drops all the takedown of the Blacksite shields exclusively from their loot pool, and Wotan will now drop all the takedown weapons from its dedicated loot pool exclusively. So no longer do you have to worry about like getting the shields at Wotan, you're just going to get the weapons there. No longer are you concerned about finding weapons at the Valkyries, you just get the shields there. It's kind of straightforward, but it's kind of cool at the same time. This does not affect the world drops from these enemies, paired with the changes to allow more than a single legendary to possibly drop at one time. Players should have an easier and more consistent farming experience in this content, is what it says. So that is cool. I like this. The increased chance for more than one legendary to drop from the dedicated loot pools of the boss and the mini boss is pretty neat, because I don't know if you guys knew this, but previously, other than the takedown shakedown, the Maliwan Blacksite would only give you one of the dedicated items per drop. So say you kill the Valkyries, you would only get a potentially one item. And same thing with Wotan, you would potentially only get one item. Now you can get two. So it's actually going to be worth going back through the takedown once again. So that's awesome news, because frankly, Mayhem 10 takedown was not rewarding for a good little bit there. So it's good that we can actually go back there and have some fun with that. This, paired with all the news that we got in the roadmap the other day, makes this a really exciting time to be a Borderlands 3 fan again. It's good to see the Gearbox is listening to us, that they are hearing us, and that they are making changes accordingly. I do encourage you, as fans of Borderlands 3 and fans of Borderlands in general, if you miss traditional raid bosses, make your voice heard. Be respectful, tweet at them, let them know we want traditional raid bosses. I know it's more work, I know it's coding, I know it's going to take some time, but we want those traditional raid bosses. And start with that Ascension Bluff door, man. I mean, we saw the pre-release footage. We know that there's a boss there. We know that it's already been coded. Let's open that door up, boys. All right, guys, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed this, please take a second to hit that like button. If you're new around here, hit subscribe. Tap the bell icon to be notified when I post a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.